What's up, WWE Champions Universe? This is Lee from Champions Chat, and this is your preview for Jim the Anvil Neidhart Hall of Fame with both gears. So, the gears do a couple amazing things. First of all color gems charge moves. Hello, come back. Matching all color gems charge moves of that color by 6 more MP. At first, I couldn't figure out why that was the way it was as your gear. You're going to see in a moment. And whether you have 1 gear or 2 gears, that is going to make a huge, huge difference. The silver gear is absolutely worth it, or gold gear if you get one of them. That is not a throwaway thing like I thought it was initially, and I'll show you why. And then the second gear gives you all color moves deal 100% more damage. Now, if you saw my basic no gear preview for Jim Neidhart, you saw that he hit just one finisher was 19 million, with every move before it doing from 1.6 to 2 million damage. So you are talking in the range of 30 million turn 1 at a 6-star bronze. That is insane damage. It's about to get worse or better, depending on your perspective. Like if you're the opponent, oh my gosh. So here's the one moveset I'm going to show you. Yes, this gear would work well on other movesets, but once you have the gear, I don't see a reason other than boss battle with certain requirements for, black gems or so on and so forth. I don't see why you're going to go off of this moveset. So this is the main one I'm going to highlight with your gears. So it's the back body drop, deals 346k damage and makes the middle row into snowfall gems, which will modify all gems below it into green gems when broken by you. Then secondly, the slingshot shoulder block deals the same 346k damage and then chooses 6 gems to destroy. And then on top, the anvil flattener. So without any assistance, you're already at 1.9 million damage, and then you're going to choose a 7x4 area to swap into blue gems. That is insane. Plus the gear is going to take these up 100%. Plus, you're about to add some great entourage, which is this. Bailey, green moves that deal damage will deal 100% more. We're at 200% buffs already. Green moves start with 2 more MP. Then Chad Gable, green finishers do 150% more damage, so we're now at 350% more damage. Oh, wow. Then add R-Truth in for green moves that deal damage is another 25%. And then you could put Ivar there and just eat 1 turn. Gives you another 10% damage. But for this sake of this video, I'm going to put Santa Hogan so that all of our moves start loaded turn 1. On the strap, this is my preview strap. I can't use it for fun or for play on my own account, or on my own characters. But for these preview characters, this is what it's for. It is 30% gem damage. So while that's going to buff the 7x4 area into blue, if you can get any green move damage strap or general move damage strap on him, you want it. Then you also want to do takedown 2, and if you have something like this green move damage does, mine's at 169%, max level would be 200%, you'll want to put that in there. And if you have it, you'll want the scimitars of the Sheik. Whenever you activate a green move, increase your green move damage by 100% for 2 total turns. I'm going to show you why that's important, because oh my goodness, this character will melt somebody with those gears. Let me show you why. We are loaded turn 1 thanks to Santa Hogan. We sacrificed 10% move damage, but I promise you'll see why we don't care about that at all. So 1.9 million already on the back body drop. Holy cow. That just propped the Sheik plate. So now this is up to 2.3. These are 6 charge moves. If you wondered why the silver gear was important, let me show you. You're going to hit the slingshot shoulder block. Don't do one that has a green gem on top of it or it'll row break. Do one of these right here that doesn't. 1 gem only and say yes. Watch why. Ooh, man, we already cascaded. I hate that. But we are loaded. We're ready to go again, right? So now we go again. We're going to throw out the same back body drop. We are going to throw out the same anvil shoulder block or slingshot shoulder block. He's up to 3 million. By the way, the finisher is now up to 19 million. We're not done yet. We're going to hit that, which props it one more time. We are going to hope that we do not cascade again. I think actually no matter what, we're gonna do that. Never mind. But the good news is you're talking 2 turns. So as long as he can kick out of this, which he can't, dang it. Okay, so our finisher was at 19 million. We were gonna hit 100% more damage. Let me see if I can find a 6-star silver, because I want to see this. Like, oh my gosh, I love Fatu and his green move damage. This is even a world above. Let's see if I can find one. Okay, I couldn't find a 6-star silver to show off what he can do. So I don't normally do this, but I am going to go ahead and go into the stipulation match. Even though it's black, it really doesn't matter. I'm not doing it for that. He's going to do green gems, which, by the way, triple black with Jim the Anvil is insane. So you've got that going too. But this is just to show you his potential damage. So yeah, same thing we did last time, but this time we know that we have 9 turns to just show you he's going to melt. But anyway, same thing. Move 1, put the middle row there. We're at 2.3 million. That first one was 2 million. We have already maxed the stip. We want to make sure that we don't cascade or make a row as best as possible. So we just do 1 gem. Yeah, that worked. Okay, so now we've got 17 million finisher, 2.7 million. Throw that middle row out one more time. Go ahead and put this. We're at 3 million here. You're going to do the same exact thing, and I'm going to put it in the same exact place because it worked well. Yeah. Okay, so on a normal match, this is as high as you can go right there. Obviously, with the Sheik Plate being 2 turns, you could just as easily do it just to see, but since we have that ability, we're going to anyway. So we are up to 3.4 million. I wish I should be keeping track of this. Oh my gosh. 3.4 million. 3.7 million. So go ahead and hit it, and then do not break any gems. Just say move on. Thank you, and we're done. And now our finisher is at 25 million damage. So any 6-star silver is not getting up from this. This is 6-star gold meta ready already, and this is if you get the 2 gears, this is within reason for most accounts. Like the 2 characters that make it work are chase characters that you could have gotten. If you didn't, I understand. I totally get that. I'm not saying you should have them, but they are more reasonably achievable than some of the more rare characters that are out there. You're doing 25 million with those 2 and a Sheik Plate in place. Plus, I don't have a move damage strap on him, so he would hit even harder. So you're talking 100%. Another on that one goes off of the base, which was 1.6, so 1.9. So let's just say that adds another 2 million onto this. So you're at least at 28 million right now, and you're still functionally turn 1. So let me hit the finisher. If you didn't see the last video, this is where you put it right on top, which is really cool. I didn't talk about this enough on the preview, but it makes the top half of the board blue and the bottom third of the board green. I think that's a weird but fun way to do this. I like unique characters, and that's a unique thing I haven't seen before. That is going to reload all of your green moves, and now Ted is going to smack one time just for funsies. And we are at a 27 million finisher, 4 million. So normally nobody's going to survive this far. But let's just say your boss battle and you've got green move damage in there. You're still within your second turn. So this is still reasonable for a boss battle. This is still something you could actually see in a valid game mode. So let's go ahead and hit this. That's 4 million right there. Make the middle row. Thank you. In boss battle, though, you might. I mean, these move animations are actually quick. These are really good, really quick move animations. So you might actually have a shot to break this at least once or twice. So if you can do that, now you're at 5.4 million. Why not? You're going to make that middle row. You're probably not going to have time to hit that again, but just for the sake of it, we're at 5 million. Let's hit it again. So let's say somebody hit there, it's time and boss battle. Now you've got it. So now you're doing a 34 million damage finisher. So that right there is stretching it, but within the realm of reasonable for a valid game mode right now. 34 million after you've already done 25 million, after you've already done multiple sets of 3 to 6 million. So you are talking 100 million damage with this move cycle set before any boss battle buffs. You're talking turn 1 guaranteed in feud, because you're going to swap out one of your MP trainers for a 4 MP. And yes, I know that's going to take down your damage a bit. Are you upset about that at all with these numbers? No, you are not, right? This is insane. Now, we are at a spot where you couldn't realistically get to in modes, but I just want to see what happens. I just want to see what happens. So we hit right there. We go one more time. We're at 6.1 million. I'm going to hit this. Actually, that's going to... I don't like where that one is. Let's hit this one. Yes, we only want to make one gem. Okay, we go again. We are now at 38 million for the finisher, 6.5 million for this. Go ahead and throw another in the mix there. Do the same exact thing one more time. As long as we don't cascade, this is reasonable. Pop, pop. Oh, we did. That's okay. Because it's a 2-turn, we should still see 42 million. So 42 million on the finisher. Yeah, this is insane. This is just game-breaking insanity, and I love it, right? I love it. So we're just going to finish this out because we're already in stip mode, so we might as well. That broke more than I wanted to, but it doesn't matter. 7.9 million. And notice I'm on a black stip tour. I mean, it's easy mode, it's normal mode, so it's not like it's crazy. But I would have maxed any mode. It doesn't matter, right? I'm gonna do this one last time and then finish this video with a little discussion. But I just want to see what happens. I just want to see. This is insane. We're at 51 million and 9 million. We cannot, because otherwise we will cascade, and that'll actually kill one of the buff sets. So this is about the highest you can get in a 2-turn cycle. 53 million on the finisher alone. Plus every of your other moves has already been doing between 6 and 9 million. I just, all right, well, let's just finish him here real quick and then let's chat, because again, I love this. Break the top more than half and it's blue, the bottom less than half is green, everything's reloaded, you're good to go again. He's gonna get a move. He's already done. He's not even realistically going to get up at this point, but who cares? There it is. So just to show you, the buff should have gone away. Yeah, we're still in that 55 million. So what do I think of Jim the Anvil with his gear? Well, quite frankly, it is utter insanity. I mean, just utter insanity. Like, if you get both gears, he is the highest hitting technician, possibly, for the moment, the highest hitting move damage guy, period, in the game. I know Undertaker, I know Carmelo, they're hitting 20 million. He's hitting at least 20, so he's in the conversation, but probably better than them with gear in terms of overall move damage, plus the versatility that you get with this. So one of the things, I mentioned it in the start, and I'll go back to it once I've beaten this little stip tour part, is that I didn't originally know why they did the silver gear the way they did. And the way gear works, you're familiar, but good Lord, that was loud. My apologies. You're familiar, but if you have one gear, doesn't matter if it's the gold or silver, you get the first bonus. And if you have two gears, doesn't matter if it's gold or silver, again, you get the second one. So with one gear, you get this bonus right here, matching all color gems, charges moves of that color by 6 more MP. And at first I was thinking, okay, wait a second, he's got a choose to break, not a choose to make on that green. If you had to choose to make, you would just make 3 green gems and then recycle it that way. But because of the way they have the snowfall set up, and this is actually really, really genius now that I've played with it, that middle row, when I first saw that, I was like, why wouldn't you just make it where you can put snowfall anywhere? Well, just to be unique, right? That's maybe why we put it in the middle row. No, the real reason is because when you break one with those snowfall gems, it makes 3 below it into green, and then this charges your green moves over again. As long as you don't cascade, you can keep that going 2 to 3 times realistically in one turn. That's why that gear exists. That is actually genius gear. I just, wow. I really like this character. He is insane without gear. So if you get him and you go, oh, I don't have the gear, what should I do with him? Yes, you take him to the moon, like to the moon and back again, to the stars beyond, because he's that good. If you have one gear, you can still prop that chic plate multiple times. And then the gold gear, or the second gear, I guess in this case, because you could get them out of order there. The second gear is just icing. It is just rubbing your opponent's face in the mud and burying them, because you can destroy them even without it, right? So on the preview video, that is the non-gear preview, I showed off the other movesets. I'm not going to do that on this one because while, yes, the 100% damage, like for example right here, your 200,000, 240, 239, it bumps them up, but it's just not really doing that much. And the matching gear, while yes, you could technically use it, if you're running the leech, one moveset is to run leech gems, and then you do this, which you make 7 into green, but you're already charging your finisher with that, so there's no need for the gear. So really where the gear shines is this right here, and it is insane. This is his best moveset across all gear, no gear, 1 gear, 2 gear, but I do want you to go back and check out that preview video, because triple black is also insane. Not quite like this, but it's good. It's shockingly good, right? So this character is, in my opinion, the best Hall of Fame character in the game. I don't think there's as big of an argument about that can be made. Yes, there are some other really, 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 really good ones, but he's great. He is going to be a boss battle monster with multiple different move sets, right? And the fact that you can do black gems, green gems, blue gems, all of those are going to be good. That's half of the available gem colors in the game. He is going to be a go-to for. That's a boss battle win. You saw Stipulation. I mastered a Stipulation without even being on the right color, on there. He could make black, but I wasn't on the black move set. He'll be amazing for Stipulation, bar none. Feud, again, this is mostly turn 1. If you had to swap out Chad Gable, you would do that, and then you've got the 2 MP right here, and then swap that out for a 4 MP. I mean, you're pretty well loaded turn 1 in any any mode that is, and while you're losing 150%, that's still, he's still gonna destroy 6-star silvers. So that is Jim Neidhart with both gears. He is a monster, an absolute monster. So yeah, if you got him, you are an insanely lucky person, especially with both gears. So share this with your faction mates. Let them know, especially if they pull them from a bag, get them in a gear, get the gear for somehow. Send this over to them, because, oh my goodness, they are going to be happy. And as far as those tokens, I mentioned this on the last video, but let me say it again. By the way, this is not mine. This is not my character. This is for preview. I could take him 6 silver. 1, I'm not allowed to. 2, they would take him away, and then my tokens would be wasted. So I'm not going to do that. But the token crunch is the real thing here. So you've got Tori. Tori is awesome. I like Tori, Hall of Fame. But if I were even within the realm of getting Jim Neidhart in any way, shape, or form, 100% I would save every single Hall of Fame token I have for him to take him 6-star silver as soon as I possibly could, because even though move damage doesn't bump up much with 6 silver, we're not even paying attention to the fact that he makes a 7x4 area into blue. So that's going to jump up with 6 silver. Anyway, I could talk about this character all day because I think he is that good. So let me know what you think in the comments section below. Did you get him this weekend? Did you get his gear? If so, man, my hat's off to you. Yeah, like this content, share it with your faction, with your friends, throw it on your socials, whatever you're going to do. Comment below and subscribe to the channel, because I know we all say it, but it truly actually really does help, and I appreciate it. Like, it means something to me. So thank you for that, and I will see you next time. Bye.